Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 6 Remastered. We are continuing our Iron Man run. Attempting to play through all three games, Iron Man. Alright. So we're in the mine area now. Probably going to work on some grinding here. See how much experience we need. Sonic needs 15,000. So let's go ahead and do some fights here. Cast Power 6 Magic Screen. We're right by Smitty, so... Ah! We have one of our wandering NPCs. An incredibly agile ninja dashes out of the shadows. I can provide you with high quality gear if interested. Okay. I do have 3,000. Shikanshuri's. It's got some good stuff for the samurai. I'd really like to get my hands on that steel alloy katana. Let me see if I can scrounge up enough money. Probably can't. Hey, Bo, welcome in. How are you doing? It's going well here. None of that's worth enough. Sell the toxic crossbow. That would give me enough. I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can use the same bastard too. I think I'm actually going to do the Saint Bastard. Let me see if I can scrounge up just a little bit more. All is well for you too, Bo? Glad to hear it. There, that'll give me enough. Samurai, new weapon. Nice. We'll do some serious damage. And the scimitar, we can give to the thief. Gives him a good upgrade. Okay. Excellent. Hey, Jeremy, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, it's him again. Correct. I'm not class changing. I never do anyway. Makes the game too easy. Okay, here we go. Let's have him bash. Fight. poison slimes we can hit with the acid bomb. And then the acid slimes we'll hit with sonic fire. Wing. We're working on leveling up the psionic. Needs 20-ish thousand, was it? 13,000. We'll get that pretty quickly. I need to get a remove curse eventually so I can unequip that chieftain scepter. It's a good weapon, but I like to have options. Whipping rocks might work better. Spin to win. There we go. All right, let's put a toxic cloud on these. We can do power 4, so let's do power 3. And whirlwind. Jeremy says, have you played Wizardry 1 Remastered? No, I have not. I've looked at it and I've seen others play it, but I haven't. It's a little primitive for me. Limit on the classes and everything. And your options. Got some roasted corn. Yeah, the Abomination Daphne, the mobile phone one. Works. I think I'm gonna blind those actually. And then Sonic Blast. Alright, now we can do Toxic Cloud. Another blast. Oh, we got some plate armor. Only one character can use it, unfortunately, but still, and that'll be worth a little money. Buskins. Plate mail. Sell that. Sell that now before I forget. Hey, Zesty, welcome in. How are you doing? Dag nabbit, can't you see I'm busy? Yeah, I see. $6.47. Nice. Let's get rid of these bolts. Okay. Bees seeing yas. Actually, it says bees seeins. Yeah, it's hard to say. Bees seeins. Yeah. Glad you're doing well, Zesty. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. We're just trying to get our Sonic leveled up. We need 6,000 experience, so that's right around the corner. The way he strikes through the wall on his way out. Oh, yeah. He's like, whoop. Oh, okay. You know what? Cancel. We got to do something different here. Missile shield. You attack this group. You hide. You put Toxic Cloud on these. And let's also hit them with a whirlwind. That should make sure they die. Then we'll have a group of 4 left. Okay. Whoa, Zesty! 100 stream watch streak. Holy moly. You're streaking. Nice. Another Toxic Cloud. You have reached 100. There was a commercial back in the, I feel like it was around 2000, somewhere in there. And it was like, this guy, it showed this guy browsing the internet at night, and it goes, "You have reached the end of the internet. Please go back now." The guy was like, whoa. But that always reminds me of someone reaches 100. Hey, Draforan, welcome in. How are you doing? Door FS everywhere? The door. There's a door. We almost have our level up. Oh, dwarfs. I got you. Dwarfs. There's dwarfs everywhere. Minor and major. Zesty says, at the end of the internet would be an interesting thing to, yeah. There's also an IT crowd episode where one of the managers was told that she was holding the internet in a box. That was a great episode. Okay, these, actually, what we'll do here, line these. And then these we're going to Sonic Blast. Lots of insanity. There they go, running amok. Running amok. Works, tied to poison. Nice. There's our level up. Okay. '88 Theosophy. Still don't have the spell I was wanting to get. Not high enough level. I think I'm gonna get Superman. The Alchemist needs 3,300. He's almost there. We'll be level 9. These are probably poison slimes. Yep. That's not what I did. I clicked on that and then I clicked this. Getting scammed by double clicks. Pretty much the same fight here. Yeah, we'll have you do whipping rocks on them. You can burn these up. Did not work on them very well. Jimmy's poisoned. It's our first poison. See if we can rust through it. Ah, Ranger leveled up too. Mapping's still not done. Okay, we did get another spell. Need to get air spell points going. Put 1 point there. Alright, 92 alchemy. Alright, boiling blood's available. Asphyxiation. Draining cloud. Locate object, cure stone. Probably should do asphyxiation, because those can hit all enemies. Ranger fought through the poison. Really need to get stamina spell for German too. Hey, Toothless, welcome in. How are you doing? Let's see. Lord needs 12,000. Now we're starting to get to very high requirements. You moved to Linux? So you're doing great? Ah, gotcha. Which flavor of Linux did you go with? Let's blind these. And let's Superman Mr. Spock. What? Why did you do that? I clicked here. Man, the mouse is really malfunctioning. Bazite for you has pre-installed Steam and necessary stuff for gaming. Cool. I've never used that version. That build, I should say. You enjoying it so far? Hey, Saztam, welcome in. How are you? We got a poleaxe. A giant bardish, can't use it. We can sure sell it. It works great. It's based on Fedora. Gotcha. Saz says I should look into reloading my Windows 11 system with Linux for gaming. Nice. Hey, Zombo, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, rotting corpses. Okay. Spell magic time. That's not gonna work. You'll be safe than sorry. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you doing? You're doing great, Zombo. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, Lord needs 7,800. So that's pretty close. Santa says I've been using Linux for about 30 years, but not really for gaming. Yeah, it's still behind for gaming. But it's trying to catch up. Okay. Let's have you hide, do some more training. Lots of insanity. Tuto says Steam has great support for gaming now. Its Steam Deck is using Linux, so if game has support for Steam Deck, you can also run it on your Linux. Yeah, it's good for modern games or games that they're supporting. Mr. Spock says, well, the new Steam PC is built on Arch Linux, and that is almost exclusively for gaming, so that's... Says, yeah, D4T, you might want to have a look now. I don't use Steam that much. I'm not a fan. I do all GOG stuff when possible. I don't like being forced into having to be online for stuff. That's the same shenanigans that Ubisoft is pulling. It irritates me to no end. If it's an online game, it makes sense, but for other games, no, thank you. I will not support that if there's an alternative. Yeah, GOG does have great Linux port, exactly. No, I don't blame people that like Steam to want to do it, for sure, but for me, it's a principle thing. Line these last. Mr. Spock says, I mean, for anything about 2010 and before, Linux will run almost any Windows game. I doubt that, Mr. Spock. Well, you said almost, so that could possibly qualify, but I want to see someone run Wizards and Warriors on there. D.W. Bradley's Wizards and Warriors and Dungeon Lords. I want someone to run that on Linux and see how it works. Regular bullwhip, we'll sell that. Butterfly X. And more Butterfly X. How many do we have now? 3,300? You could give it a try, but what OS was it designed for? Windows 98? Well, no, it came out in, I think 2000? Wizards and Warriors came out. Dungeon Lords came out in 2006, I think. So whatever the primary system was then. So I guess it'd probably be Windows ME for Wizards and Warriors. Or 2000, Windows 2000. That'd be the smart one to go with. And then 2006, what, XP time? I run Wizards and Warriors on Windows XP, no problem. And same with Dungeon Lords. Okay, you know what? I should try to asphyxiate these guys. Let's see if it'll work. We'll do power 3. It'll be a good test. Oh yeah, got them all. Yeah, Windows ME was a flop for sure. Windows 2000 was good though. That was one of the best versions of Windows. Yeah. Yeah, I never had 98. I went NT to Windows 2000 to Windows XP. I never bought 95, 98, or ME. those, those were just garbage. Okay, asphyxiation is definitely not going to work. Let's try whipping rocks. Fact. Let's burn them too, just in case. The poison slimes I don't think cast or breathe. We can wait for them to come forward here. Yeah, 2000 was super solid. Hey, Irish, welcome in. How are you doing? It says had 2000 professional after Windows 98. Skipped me. Hey, Jerforn, welcome to you. How are you? It says, to be fair, I never bought any of them at the time. It just came with the new computer. Did you choose your computer, though, based on what OS, or did you not care about that? Windows, from what you recall, had poor game support in stock. No, I never had any problems with it. I ran all my games on 2000. You're doing good, Irish? Glad to hear it. Here we go, Lord. Nice. No blue screen of death on Windows 2000. No, never. I never had that. That was funny, though. That happened to Bill Gates and like the demo of 95 or something, wasn't it? The infamous demo. Fire shield. Oh man, Crystal would be great too. I need to get fire shield. I can't pass that up. Irish says was working for M Player during that time and did a lot of games like Quake, Rainbow Six, etc. And Jerforn says at the age I was, I just used to get what my dad got. Ah, gotcha. Tula says, yeah, LOL, still see memes about it occasionally. Yeah. The blue screen of death at the demo. Oh, you know somebody got fired that day. It's hilarious. Okay, we did find a helmet. Steel helmet cell. For some reason I thought I had something else. Don't see it. Zesty said, haha, I hadn't seen that before. Blue screen of death while 98 is trying to auto install drivers. Oh, it was 98. I thought it was 95. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, that'd be so bad, wouldn't it? Training here with artifacts. It is Jimmy's. 14 now, okay. It's not great, but it's not terrible. 52 on the thief. The only one awake is the thief. Magic missile. Casters are still asleep. Jimmy's halfway dead. Let's asphyxiate. We know power 3 works. Smitty. Okay. Still wearing buskins? I don't think you have any good foot armor upgrades for the thief. Be seeing ya. Why can't he say be seeing yas? Actually, let's get a little more magic training here. Oratory. The highest illusion we can summon 6. Let's try it just for fun. If we fizzle, we fizzle. Ah, we got a phantasm. They are doomed. Good to get training on these. Backfired weekend. Phantasm cast magic screen. That wasn't the best choice, considering we already had it. Mr. Spock says, I like how they're having a small dance party while you attack them. Oh, he fizzled Death Cloud. Phantasm. This Phantasm's a noob. I don't think anybody's been injured, but... Okay, use that up, so let's go to Ring of Does. Superman. There you go, Basilisk guy. Turned all four to stone. Okay, now they're basically dead. We can get some training on our weapons. Hey there, Avatar. Welcome to the stream and thanks for the follow. There we go. See how much we need. 2,400. Samurai's almost there. Okay. Zesty, or Mr. Spock says to Zesty, I have a barcode scanner that still occasionally makes my Windows 11 blue screen of death. Technically, the screen is green. Weird driver issue. Oh, wow, that's funny. Windows 11, and it still has problems with that. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Whipping rocks. Yeah, we'll go ahead and burn them too. Yeah, DirectX helped tremendously with gaming once that came up. That was a big deal back then. I wrote quite a bit of code that worked with Direct Draw, Direct 3D. They even had Direct Play, which was to access network stuff. They had some weird names for some of their stuff. direct sound. The direct play was really weird instead of calling it like direct network. OpenGL existed too, but it was always worse performance than DirectX. It was always poor. Still not enough? Ah, 233. Almost there. Yeah. Cicely says, to be fair, to be fair to Microsoft, developers do a lot of weird things that Windows has to try to handle gracefully. Like they had to skip Windows 9 because too many programs checked for Windows 9 star and decided there was either Windows 95 or 98. Yeah. Yeah, that is true, but I will say there's a lot of things that Microsoft designed very, very poorly. They did a really bad job with some of their interfaces. Just really bad architecture. Like, if you know what I'm talking about with I unknown, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Com and I unknown. Mr. Spock says that went from 98 to XP to Vista. I only tested 2000 in college. Toothless skipped Vista. Actually had it for only 2 weeks, then removed it. Went from XP to Windows 10. Wow, we almost have 100 on Sword. Okay, new Samurai spell. I think I should get Awaken, maybe. Okay, so now that everybody's leveled up, we are, that's funny, a leather helm. It's actually an upgrade. Who thought a leather helm was an upgrade? But now that it's going to require so much experience, I'll probably not grind anymore. 36,000 for the thief. Everybody else is over 100,000. Pizza, she went from XP to Windows 7 to Windows 10. Gotcha. This Spock says, I got Vista very late when I was all patched, so I never used 7. Forgot Windows 7. Windows 7 was fantastic. It was a really good one. You never knew about the I unknown? Yeah, if you weren't a developer, you wouldn't know about it, but they did a lot of really, really bad, sketchy architecture stuff. Way too complicated for most developers. And they caused a lot of their own problems, Microsoft. But that's just how it is sometimes, you know? You're a pioneer in things, sometimes you just don't get it right. Let's get rid of that. So what does he have? Bassinet, plate mail, scaled chaucises. I don't think there's anything better for him. Nope. I really want that Flamberg, but I can't unequip the current item because it's cursed. Okay, well, let's start exploring. We have the miner's chisel. I went and got that right away so that we can start breaking up the diamond. All right. I already found one part of the diamond, which is kind of a problem because I'm going to have to retrace my steps on that. And I can't rely on the auto map, the mapping skill. We're just going to asphyxiate these. Back in those days, you only developed on Visual Basic. Gotcha. VB6, 6.0, because .NET didn't exist. Battle Axe, Buckler Shield. Hammer. I have more corn. Okay, since I'm right here, I'm going to get rid of that stuff we just found. So we're not lugging it around. Okay. In here, obviously, because that secret door is open. You developed on 5 and 6. And then on to VB.NET in 2002 for a bit. Let's try this way first. I want to kind of repeat the places I have been. I guess I'll do this one since I'm here. I know for sure I haven't been here yet. Let's go left. Four major dwarves and 5 minor dwarves. Zesty says, I'm impressed that they can get sparks out of it by hitting the air. Yeah, right there. That is impressive, isn't it? Studded club. Nope, wrong one. Tricksters. You tricksters, what are we gonna do? Toxic cloud. We don't need that much. Power 3. This door we're not going to be able to open probably. Fire bombs, nice. Sword of Hearts. Oh, nice. Thief, Ranger, Bard. Give it to the Thief for now. This we need Key of A minor. Yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, so I've been there. Not been here. Or the diamond, yes. Okay. Crack it. How was Dungeon Lords? Irish Ass? It was great. It was buggy. Had some glitches. But it was a fun and challenging game. The world was huge. Lots to explore. And the story was great. The ambiance was great. Hey, Dick Danza, welcome in. How are you doing? How's life been treating you, Danza? Let's see here. Okay, let's go this way. Hey there, Joshua. Welcome in. How are you doing? We are having fun. Wizardry 6 Remastered. Always fun. Not bad. Been working a lot. But you got to stop in for Wizardry 6. Ah, gotcha. Doing great. Thanks for asking. So is the working a lot a good thing or a bad thing? And are you still in that management position? You doing all right, Joshua? Glad to hear that. Ooh, robes. It's interesting. Rapier. Oh, it's just regular robes. I was hoping it was magical. It's good for the money, bad for energy. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, management positions can be a drain for sure. You see Dungeon Lords Steam Edition for $4. Cool. I haven't played that one. I played the Collector's Edition. But I think Millenio, he's one of my friend's followers on here. He played through the Steam Edition. I'm pretty sure that's the one he had. I would definitely pick it up if it's only $4. That's a steal. Danza says, I almost got fired because my cashier took in $500 in fake bills for digital transaction. Oh, man. How did you or whoever figure out where it came from and everything? And thank goodness you didn't get fired for that. That sounds like a scam. Okay, we need another key for this one too. Wasn't there talk that the Steam edition was buggy? Yes, but so's the other version too. The version I had was buggy. It had a pretty critical bug that I had to work around. But I don't know if that would happen to everyone that played it or if I just got unlucky. But supposedly the collector's edition is the one that is least buggy. But I can't vouch for that because I've only played that one. Okay, we have gone there. And we've gone there. That's the only way to go. Okay. Pretty sure we've gone that way. Yep. About this way. Yeah, we've gone that way too. Did we do this one? I think I did. This was the spiders. No, we haven't done this one. This is going to be rubber plant. Danza says they were obviously fake. The cashier didn't check them in any way, just balled it up and took it. Ah, I see. Okay. No, this is the Wizardry 7 engine, Danza. I remastered. I recreated the whole games with the Wizardry 7 engine. Let's see. You had those markers for checking, Joshua says. What markers? Dan says, so I thought I'm thinking gold for graphics. Let's see, we got rubber beast, hydro plants. This is going to be a really rough fight. We need to get a summon out here. Hide. Because we're going to see some paralysis here. Okay. We're going to do 2 create life, or 2 summon attempts. 1 will work, hopefully. Here comes the paralysis. Sleep and paralysis. Ah! Aegis is the only one that's awake. We got a Chimera? Really? Power 6 illusion, and that's what we summon? That was so weak. Summon scam. There's some markers for checking bills depending on where they're from. Oh, that's what Josh was talking about. Yeah. There's markers for checking bills, but this place isn't that fancy. So that doesn't happen too often. You can just check with light and feel the bill. Irish says, seems like only version you can get is Steam Edition for Dungeon Lords. Gog is taking votes to redo the collector's one. Yeah. Someone, Christopher Robin, one of my friends, sent me a physical copy. I don't think I have it here on my desk. No, I don't. Of Dungeon Lords. It comes in a CD tin on DVD. Okay, hide. I think we need to try to get some phantom darts out here. Oh, here's a paralysis vapor. Oh, good. It did it on the Chimera. Good. Okay, we got some poison on one group. That's going to help. These said for motion picture purposes instead of what is normally there. And they had no strip, no face on the right, and weren't shiny in any way. Okay, Draforn, what are we going to have you do? Let's try to get an armor shield out here. Ageless. Actually, get it on yourself. And ageless, you try to get the phantom darts on this. Okay, Horn did get his armor shield up. That's good news. Poison, poison. Ouch. Miss Fox says, if you buy it from Steam, I think you are more than eligible to download any other edition you find, in my opinion. Not legal advice, though. Okay, Draforn. Let's have you attack those. Actually, back up. Attack the rubber beast. Jimmy, try to hide. I try to do Superman. I feel like I should hang on to cure paralysis, maybe. Let's heal Jimmy. All right, finally, Jimmy is hiding. And here comes the paralysis. Two guys are paralyzed. Horn says, I feel like we're expecting a lot from a ginger cat that became a samurai. We are. Okay, we have a firebomb. Throw it. And then ensemble, hide. Cure paralysis on Jaforn. Okay. That firebomb's going to take care of that group eventually. And Poison's doing a good job here. Ouch. Throw our last firebomb. The original Dungeon Lords is on Abandonware Irish. Cool. There we go. That was some good damage. We're going for Jermu. Jermu's finally awake, though. Foreign says, I feel like Hydroforeign the cat's entire family were rogues and ninjas. Then, bam, he told his parents he wanted to be a samurai. Gotcha. Rubber Beast. There's one left. Magic missiles. Okay, Jermu. Heal yourself. Fire these. Rubber Bees down. They're down. We just got Jungle Vines. Yeah, that was rough. Mr. Spock says archive.org has the collector's edition up, just so you know. Nice! Sounds like the Pirates of Penzance of Ninja status, Danza says. I have no idea what that is, Danza. Sure others know, though. But son, what about the family business? I only care about Bushido, Dad. Treforin says about Treforin, the character. Okay. Another one? Hopefully we have less of them this time. 2, 2, 3, 2. It's actually worse. Hopefully we'll get a Phantasm, though, instead of getting scammed with a Chimera. Okay, we got a Pyro Eerie. And we got, Derforin got his armor shield up. Do you think you could solo Iron Man 6 through 8, Joshua says? Well, I did. I have done that on all of the games individually. 8's by far the hardest. It would take so many reruns. Like it took me, I don't know how many, 50 attempts before I got it with no what's that skill called? Stealth. The no stealth run. But the others, they're not that hard to solo because you can hide, especially if you use a bard. They're much easier to solo. Okay, Mr. Spock's awake. Thrust. I don't like these being back here. Come on, Deforn. Oh yeah, Firestorm from the Pyro. Nice. Danza says the Pirates of Penzance is a Gilbert and Sullivan musical. There's a movie version I highly recommend. I am the very model of a modern major, Gilbert and Sullivan. Modern major general, you meant. Okay. Yeah, the contiguous run of that would be ridiculous. It would, the amount of time, especially. The 6 and 7 wouldn't be that horrible. I think I could probably do that in my first attempt. 8? 8 is so much harder. I don't know about that. I'd have to invest so much time. I would definitely go the stealth route if I was going to do 8 again. Let's see. Jimmy. Hide. These have Firestorm on them, so they're going to go down pretty quick. Let's Sonic Fire these. Nice, he did a Firestorm on them too. Here comes the paralysis. It didn't hit anybody. That means it was trying to hit Jimmy. And he was hidden, so it missed. Nice. Okay, so these two groups have Firestorm on them. Jimmy's hiding. Hide. Let's try to kill this back group. One rubber beast down. Nice. Ah, hydro plant died to poison. Heal yourself. Ageless. Okay, Rubber Beast is done. We got him. Yeah, the paralysis missed Jimmy because he was hiding. Thank goodness. All right, we already had one rubber band in the past, and we got two. So I think we need one more. And then we cracked one side of the diamond. Let me make sure I step here too. Just to make sure the auto map shows it. Okay, I think I've been here. Yeah. Okay. New spot. Here's another side of the diamond. Okay, and here's the last rubber beast, probably. Ah, do it again. Finally, this is a lot more fair. 2 rubber beasts and 4 jungle vines. Let's get an acid bomb on those. Critical. Way to go, Jaforan. Chimera scan. Success. Alright, so now we have to crack the diamond. Find some other stuff. Toxic gas. Hey, we got some boots. Lucerne hammer. Can't unequip my first item yet, though. Diamond tip epi. That's a good upgrade. Makes me want to switch the ranger now. Let's do this. Ranger gets Sword of Hearts. Diamond tip epi goes on the thief. Ailment calmer. We don't have a bard. That would be a good instrument. Protagonist has a nanny that the dad said to be a pirate, but she was hard of hearing. He really said pilot, meaning a person that works the steering wheel. So she found a pirate ship and joined and signed him up. It's funny, Danza. Rogue boots, look at that. Just for the thief. I think this does skullduggery. Let's see, it's 64. No? Oh, it might have did ninjutsu? Might have done ninjutsu. Let me see what it did. I don't remember what I made this do. Yeah, it increased ninjutsu. Okay, what else? Cloak. Shadow cloak. Already has a midnight cloak. I can use the midnight cloak to get more ninjutsu again. I used one charge. Let me see how many charges it has. It's 3. So I could use it one more time. Oh, I must have already used it. It only had 2 charges. Now we've got 58 ninjutsu. Okay, you get the shadow cloak then. And oh, we got these. Acid bolts, those are really strong. Mystic arrows, wow. Okay, we will definitely hang on to those. This is probably a good place to call it for tonight. Oh, looks like I have to do one more fight. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.